I'm dreading making this video. Hi Shani Fannies, welcome to Educating Shani. I'm Shani and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shani, hi! Whoa, my voice is almost going. What is going on? I'm a mess! Okay, so as you can tell from the title of this video, I would like to give you an update on my eating disorder recovery, and I'm gonna keep it just to that right now because there's too much else going on that I need to update you on, but it would take way too long. So today I'm gonna do an eating disorder recovery update. If you'd like to see a health update as far as other health problems of mine, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to do it for you. I know it's been a long time and you guys have been asking for a long time to update you. What's my therapy situation, what's my eating disorder status, how am I honestly, how am I doing? So this is the worst time to film this because I was doing great. I was doing fabulous. I was almost completely behavior free. And when I say that, I mean I was binging and purging, which is my behavior that I am trying to kick fully. That's kind of my top eating disorder behavior is binging and purging. And up until about 10 days ago, I was binging and purging 1 to 2 times a month. So like hardly at all. But these past 10 days have been very trying. I've been dealing with some other things in my life, and this is not an excuse, I'm just giving you a reason. And I'm not proud of it, but I think in the last 10 days, I've binged and purged probably 7 times. Which really sucks. It really blows. Again, I can give you reasons. It's gonna sound like excuses, but it's the truth. I've got a lot of things going on with my health right now, really, really bad things. I've got a lot of stressful family situations, and I've got all these things that are kind of like just triggering me and triggering my eating disorder because they're also painful and stressful to deal with. One of which being a video that I don't know if you've seen it yet or if you're going to see it right after this. I don't know when I'm posting this, but I made a video where my borderline personality disorder dissociation attack was caught on video, and I decided to post the video again. I don't know if you've seen it yet or if you will see it. My BPD has been really kind of getting in the way of a lot of things, and the therapist, and now to therapy. Let's get to therapy. So I told you guys a long time ago, and I'm still gonna stick with this. I'm happy to share what I learned in therapy if I feel like it and stuff like that, but I decided a long time ago, months and months ago, that I was not going to share my exact therapy plan with you guys because I get so many different opinions and so many people, and some people are rude about it and jump down my throat, and those people I don't really listen to. But even the nice people and the supportive people are just like, if you're not doing it this way, then you're not doing it right. And then they're like, well, if you're not doing it this way, you're not doing it right. So I decided to kind of keep my actual plan, my therapy schedule that I had and my type of therapy to myself and just share with you guys results or things that I've learned. So there was a therapist that I was seeing just for a few weeks, and I just did not click with this therapist. I really, really tried hard. It just didn't work well. And then there was another one that I saw as well that also did not fit well with me. My therapist that I've had since I was 13 years old has been gone with her husband on a scholarship program or something like that for 9 months. And she was supposed to be back this month, and I've been texting her all June, and I've been texting her all month, like seeing where she is, if she's available, and she hasn't answered me. So that kind of makes me worried. Maybe she stopped practicing. I don't know. But I do have a specialty therapist set up that I'm going to be talking to about one of my main issues, which is sex. And right now I'm currently looking for someone who specializes in BPD and eating disorders, which is extremely hard to find, believe it or not. Believe it or not. You would think that it would be easy, but it's not, at least not here in Utah. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm seeing the sex therapist, And then I'm still kind of looking for a person that I click with that can help me with both my eating disorder and my BPD, because they're both making each other worse. They're both getting in the way of each other's recovery, and I'm honestly not sure which one I'm supposed to fix first, because it feels impossible to fix both at once. But I know it's possible, but it feels impossible, and I've been trying and it's just not working. When I did go see that therapist, those two therapists, they kind of focused more on my eating disorder, which is great, and they did help me with that a lot. But then the BPD kind of started taking over this past month, and then just within the last week and a half, I've had a lot of really scary episodes, and these are things that I've never been able to identify as BPD. I've had these episodes before, but I didn't know what it was. I thought it was anxiety or depression or PTSD or something. I didn't know that I was disassociating. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that word. Disassociating. I don't know. You know it anyway. And I was only diagnosed with BPD, like, I think a year ago. So it's like these problems that I've been having my whole life. I've probably had BPD my whole life, but we can never identify them. And now that we can, it's like I'm looking at these problems through a different set of glasses, like through BPD glasses that are like, oh, that's BPD, and so this is how we can fix it, or this is what we need to work on, instead of, oh, I am crazy and breaking down for no reason and getting out of my body and hearing people and going back to when I was 13 years old and hearing babies cry and seeing people who are not there and having to have things one way and not the other. And if it's not good enough, then I don't want to show it. It has to be good, all or nothing, or else I'm not even going to try everything. It's just like all these little things that come with BPD. I'm now looking at as, oh, wait, I know the answer for this. Finally, like, I knew it wasn't my depression. Well, it could be partly. I knew it wasn't all my anxiety. I knew it wasn't all my eating disorder. And I knew I wasn't bipolar. I knew, like, I don't even know if I was diagnosed with bipolar, and I probably still am a little. I don't know. We're still very fresh with this, guys, but we are working on it. And I will say that my biggest problem I feel that I'm dealing with right now, as far as my eating disorder goes, is, oh, trigger warning. Are you still here? Eating disorder trigger warning. If you decide to stick around and then I trigger you, that's not my fault. I've warned you. Trigger warning. So anyway, so the thing that's bothered me, that's been hardest for me, is that in recovery, I've gained a lot of weight, and it's affecting my health. I talked about this the other day in my Is It Bad to Be Fat video. I think that's the one of those two videos. I talked about how it's affecting my health so much to gain this much weight. And so there are some days literally where I feel if I don't throw up what I just ate, I'm going to actually have a heart attack and die, because it's like my body is heavier, and my body already has, I haven't been this heavy since all of my other organs have been, not only organs, but like other health problems have gotten worse. I've never been this heavy. I've been this heavy many, many times in my life, but never since the past couple of years where my health has been really, 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 really bad. So now it's like I'm dealing with a new set of problems that I never really dealt with before. I don't know if this makes sense, but a lot of things happen, and a lot of things make me just really feel shitty. And there just have been those days where I'm like, you know what? If I keep down this meal, my knee is gonna break when I stand up. Like, that's how heavy it is, and how heavy I am on my body that's declining in health. And I know I'm gonna need knee surgery soon, and I know that I need to get my endometriosis scraped out. I need to go see a specialist about, like, I have so many things to do, and it just overwhelms me and it scares me, and all I want to do is hide in my room and cry and eat and throw up. Luckily that's not all I've been doing. Again, I've done it 7 times out of the last 10 days, but still that's really bad for me because I had gotten almost completely better. So I'm just kind of struggling with like everything, weight gain, and then depression and health problems and pain and family pain and other hard, really, really hard thing that I've been dealing with on my own with only 2 other people that know about it in the entire world. All of that combined has just been like frustrating and overwhelming. And it's like, I know that I'm being, Ed is working harder on me. The devil is working harder on me because he knows that I'm trying to do good in my life. And so he's working extra hard. And by the way, Ed and the devil are the same person in my mind, just to clear that up for anybody. Danny and I are good. We're getting better, and we're really working through a lot of our issues together. And I personally have been working on kind of putting him first, and there have been many days that you guys see where I don't post a video or it doesn't get up on time, not that I really have a schedule anymore, or the videos are kind of crappy. Like before the eating disorder series, they were kind of boring and crappy. That's because I put him first right now, and I will continue to do that forever. And luckily we've mended things enough that it's okay for me to go back to doing this and putting everything I can into it, because he's also back to his job where he needs to be putting everything into it. And we've really learned a lot together and grown a lot together, and I'm more in love with him now than I've ever been in my whole life, and I think it's the same way reversed. And I'm so grateful for him. He's actually an angel. I don't know how I got so lucky, how I got so blessed to have that man as my partner, because man, he's incredible, guys. He's incredible. And we've just kind of been trying to support each other through our hard times. His grandma is dying, and I'm going through all this, so we're just trying our best to support each other, and that's bringing us even closer, so that's good. What else can I tell you? My birds are good. I think they're lesbian lovers, I'm not sure. I don't think they're lesbians, but they're sisters. They definitely fight a lot. I might get them a boyfriend. And then it might be kind of funny to watch them fight over the boyfriend. I don't know, what do you guys think of that? I might get them a boy bird, because they're both girls and they're like hormonal and on their periods and always screaming at each other. And then like 10 seconds later, they'll be cuddling. It's the cutest thing ever. Oh, I can tell you this. Danny is still going to New York in August, and I was planning to go with him and try and do a meet and greet in that area. We've decided, my doctor would probably agree, I don't even need to ask her, that it's not good for me to travel right now. I wish I could, but I can't. And then September, Danny's going to Fiji in September, I think, for his job. I'm trying to figure out a time when I want to do my meet and greet here in Utah. It'll probably be in August is my guess, I'm not sure. I might actually wait till fall. I'm thinking maybe October, or I might just do it at the same time as CVX Live, because I know a lot of you are coming out here for CVX Live, so I think maybe that's around the time that I'll do it. So CVX Live is September 21st and 22nd here in Utah. You can go to the website cvx.com to check it out, but if you want to come to that, then maybe I'll just do a meet and greet that same weekend, and then we can, if you live in Utah, or if you want to come out, or if you're nearby, then just come on over, and that would be really fun. So I don't know what else to tell you right now, because now I'm like getting really tired and I may need to go lay down because I'm getting ditzy. So so I'm doing my best, and thank you. I don't know why you guys still watch me, honestly. I'm kind of a mess, so I'm doing my best though, and I love you guys, and thank you. And I'll see you soon for another video. And remember forever and always that you are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye!